What if I told you the reason you aren't progressing is because you aren't using this? Today I'm going to talk to you about the importance of pre-workout nutrition and intra-workout nutrition. All of these things are near and dear to my heart, and if you've been following me for any amount of time, you know how much I value especially intra-workout nutrition and how I believe in my heart that I would not do a workout if I did not have this. Let's start with intra because I think that's the most important. So we have a bunch of different options and things that we can do. So let's start with the most fundamental and basic, and that's what I'm going to recommend for the majority of people, whether that's fat loss, muscle building, or just maintenance. What we have to think about the importance of intra-workout nutrition is I want to fuel my workouts, but I also want to be able to help recover from my workouts. One of the great things, if you listen to John Meadows talk, he always says, if I'm going to dig a ditch, let's start filling that hole back up while I'm training, as opposed to bottoming it out, waiting till you get home and then start to eat and refuel that process. So while we're training, while we're digging that ditch and tearing muscle tissue down, let's start filling it back in while we train. So we're going to go through all the different aspects of things we can do intra-workout. So one, let's say you don't want any carbohydrates whatsoever. You are in an extreme fat loss phase and you just need something to help give you some boost. All day long, some essential aminos. These are going to be, in my opinion, superior to branched chains, and because it's going to be all the essential aminos, and then I'm going to personally add some creatine monohydrate in there. And anywhere between 5 and 10 grams of the most basic creatine on the planet. You don't need to get sold all that fancy stuff that someone might try to sell you and get more money out of you at, say, GNC or even on the internet. Plain creatine monohydrate all day long. So if you want no carbs and very, very, very low calories, I'm going to go with essentials and creatine. Now, let's say on the flip side of that, you want to allot some of your carbohydrates for the day if you're in a fat loss phase to intra-workout. That's when I'm going to bring recovery in. I personally would never do a training session without this. I would rather pull carbs from my day and have this while I train. It's going to give me more energy, it's going to give me more endurance, and it's going to help me be stronger, but also help my recovery. It's going to allow me to train harder and more sessions per week. So anywhere between 1 and 2 scoops of recovery, in my opinion, is going to be the sweet spot. So that's in between 20 and 40 grams of carbohydrates, depending upon where you are in your fat loss cycle. Or if you train twice a day, there's no reason you can't have 2 servings of this per day. Again, I would still throw some creatine monohydrate in there, and my intra-workout is set. So with this, I like to put approximately 800 to 1,000 milliliters of water in this Nalgene bottle, and then I'll fill the remainder of it up with ice, take it to the gym, and that way it's cold. Because to me, I really like it. It goes down better when it's cold, and it tastes, in my opinion, better with ice in it. So all the ice will melt and give you a ton of liquid. So right at 2,000 milliliters for a workout. Okay, so that's intra-workout. So again, to kind of recap, if you don't want carbs, essential amino. If you want carbs to fuel your workouts, recovery all day long. Both of those are great products, and of our product line, every single flavor is delicious. All right, let's move on to pre-workout. Now, these are important, but to me, if I'm rating them on a scale, and I'll say I'm on a budget, this is going to come first. These two will come first all day long in my supplement needs, even ahead of protein powder. So these are going to be my go-to, a staple that I go year-round, no matter what my budget is. Now, pre-workout. Now, there's a bunch of different options you'll see on the market. You'll see ones that'll get you like really cracked out and high-strung and your heart rate's through the roof, or you'll find ones that are more on the moderate side. So if you're looking for a pre-workout that's going to give you energy, all day long, this GX pre-workout. It's got caffeine in it, it's got a lot of pump agents in it, and it's got some teacrine in it. That's going to give you a more steady release of energy and give you a lot of hyper focus. So again, if you want stimulation, meaning energy, we're going to go with the GX. Now, let's say on the flip side of that, you work out late after work. Let's say you're in 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night trainer. Okay, what's going to happen? I don't want to ram a bunch of caffeine in me and then try to go to sleep, especially if I get up for work the next day. I'm going to opt for our stim-free. That way I'm still going to get a huge pump, I'm still going to get some focus, but I'm not going to be kept up with energy. And it's going to make my muscles swell up with blood. So that's the end goal, in my opinion, of a pre-workout. If I want a little bit of pump and a little bit of energy, so mixing these two is what I'm currently doing and really liking. So I do half of a scoop of GX, and I do 1 full scoop of Vasoblast. And I get a little bit of both worlds. So, and plus it tastes amazing. So I'm gonna get pumped, I'm gonna get some energy, and I'm gonna get amazing workouts. So if you think about all of these supplements that are sitting in front of me. The reason I call them Peri-Workout Nutrition is because they are going to enhance what I can do in the gym. Along with all the food I've eaten the day before and the morning before, I'm typically training in the middle of the day, so if you think about my last couple meals for the night before and then my first 3 meals that day, plus all of these supplements are gonna really go towards giving me an effective, productive workout. Thanks for watching, everyone. And if you want a discount on all these supplements, go to granitesupplements.com and use my discount code CEDMONDS10, all lowercase, and that'll be able to save you some money and you'll be able to try these amazing products. And then be sure you comment below of the flavors that you like the most. Have a great day.